Have you ever wondered why some people succeed in their personal and professional lives while others don't despite possessing high IQs or technical skills? Well, my friends, the secret sauce might just be something called emotional intelligence, or EI for short. You see, emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, use, and manage our own emotions in positive ways. It's what helps us relieve stress, communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and diffuse conflict. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds good, but why does it matter in coaching and consulting? Well, let's take a look at an age-old wisdom from the good book. Proverbs 4:23 says, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." This underscores the importance of understanding and managing emotions in everything we do, including coaching and consulting. Indeed, understanding and managing emotions is a critical skill, not just for personal success, but also for effective coaching and consulting. So, what exactly is emotional intelligence, and how can we cultivate it? Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, use, and manage our emotions in positive ways. It involves 5 key components, each with its own unique influence on our lives. The first component is self-awareness, the conscious knowledge of one's own character, emotions, and desires. It's like when King David in the Bible, aware of his own flaws, cried out, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." We too can cultivate self-awareness by acknowledging our strengths and weaknesses. The second component is self-regulation, the ability to control or redirect our disruptive impulses and moods. It's about demonstrating patience and thoughtfulness in our responses, much like the fruit of the Spirit mentioned in Galatians 5:22-23, which includes self-control among its virtues. The third component is motivation. It's that inner drive that propels us to pursue our passions and goals, even in the face of adversity. Just as Paul in the Bible pressed on towards the goal for the prize of the upward call of God, we can foster our own motivation by setting meaningful and achievable goals. The fourth component is empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. It echoes the biblical principle of love thy neighbor as thyself, encouraging us to step into another's shoes and respond with kindness and understanding. Lastly, the fifth component is social skills, the proficiency to manage relationships and build networks. It's about fostering genuine connections, much like the early Christian communities that thrived on mutual love and respect. These 5 components of emotional intelligence, self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skills, are not just psychological concepts. They are deeply rooted in timeless spiritual wisdom, intertwining the teachings of modern psychology with the enduring truths of the Bible. As you can see, the principles of emotional intelligence align closely with many biblical teachings, reinforcing their timeless relevance. Now that we understand what emotional intelligence is, let's explore its impact on coaching and consulting. Emotional intelligence, or EI as it's often abbreviated, can significantly enhance the practices of coaching and consulting. How, you may ask? Well, it's quite simple. EI aids in understanding and managing emotions, both ours and those of others. This understanding can foster better client relationships. Think about it. A coach or consultant who can empathize with their clients' emotional states can create a more trusting and productive environment. Moreover, EI can improve decision-making. Remember the story of King Solomon in the Bible? 2 women claimed the same baby, and Solomon showed great emotional intelligence in resolving the dispute. He suggested splitting the baby in 2, knowing that the real mother's emotions would cause her to reveal herself to save her child. This is a prime example of how EI can guide consultants in making wise and informed decisions. Beyond that, emotional intelligence promotes effective communication. A coach or consultant with high emotional intelligence can convey their thoughts clearly and understand the emotional context of their clients' communications. This leads to fewer misunderstandings and more effective problem solving. Emotional intelligence, therefore, is a vital tool in the toolbox of any effective coach or consultant. In conclusion, emotional intelligence is not just a buzzword. It's a fundamental skill for personal and professional success. We've journeyed through its power, its 5 components, and its impact on coaching and consulting. It's a tool that, when mastered, can open doors and create meaningful change. So, Why not start your journey towards enhancing your emotional intelligence today? And remember, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to help us reach and help more people. Until next time, stay emotionally intelligent.